Well, here's a government bank you've never heard of that will give you grants to buy a house or to become a real estate investor. It's called the Federal Home Loan Banks. And actually, they're like a bank managers. This is a government program that works with banks where you live. So there are 11 regional banks, and what you have to do is contact the regional banks to see which banks where you live have their programs. Like in the Atlanta area, they have programs. First-time homebuyer program, and this is $7,500 grant, and all you have to come up with is $1,000 to get a house. Wow! And it's for lower income. Well, actually, $10,000 grant too, and all you need is $1,000 to get into it. And what they do is you can't make a lot of money. Okay, here in Boston, they have another program. It's called the Equity Builder Home Buyers Program, and this is for low-income people. And they give you grants and almost to pay all you need up front to buy a house, and they forgive the money in 5 years. Okay, so every regional bank of the Federal Home Loan Bank Board has a whole bunch of programs. Like Cincinnati has one, $100,000 for a real estate investor up front, so you could get your project doing. They have another program here for individuals. We'll give us $7,500, to buy a house. And this is for it's called the Regional Bank for Cincinnati, but it covers all the states around there. So you have to go to the regional state, find out from the bank board where, what programs they have, and then they'll tell you what banks where you live have them. Now, here's another program they have, $400,000 you could get to be a real estate investor. And that's a government grant. But what happens, it goes to the regional Federal Home Loan Bank Board. The Home Loan Bank Board gives it to a member bank. See, the bank has to be a member of the Federal Home Loan Banks. And so in that region, you go to your regional bank, get the names of the banks, find the programs, and then apply through the banks, okay? Now, how do you find them? You go to FHLbanks.com, FHLbanks.com. I know it's a .com and saying .com, but it's really a government place. So they actually, you find out the bank where the region you're in, and then find out from the main website the programs, and then you go to the banks. The regional bank will tell you what banks to apply to. Wow! So $10,000 grant for an individual, $400,000 grant for a real estate investor. Now that's where the money is.